Welcome to Yoga for You, a channel tailored to helping you discover your very own unique yoga practice.
Hi everyone, I'm Marley. Today we're going to be doing an hour-long power flow. It will be on the more difficult level, so please take what you need, listen to your body. Child's pose is always there as an option. We'll be flowing through lots of chaturangas, so the high plank, low plank, upward facing, downward facing. If you ever need to drop your knees for that or just skip it altogether and go straight to down dog or rest in a child's pose, please feel free to do so. And on that note, let's go ahead and get started. Find a child's pose. If you want to get into your hips, take knees wide. If you want more low back action, knees closer together. Go ahead and walk your palms forward. Sit your hips back and down. And if your head doesn't touch the mat, go ahead and stack your fists. Rest the head onto the fists. And start to find a rock side to side of your forehead, giving yourself a little face massage. Just arriving into this moment, this practice. And then begin to take conscious breaths. We'll begin with clearing breaths. Find a deep inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Yeah, and we'll do a few more like that. Imagine you're trying to fog up your mat. Deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, fog up your mat. One more like this. Deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, release. Next, inhale, walk your palms a little forward, further forward. Next, exhale, sit your hips a little further back and down. And begin to find your Ujjayi breath, constricting the back of your throat, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. As you inhale, walk your palms out to the right. Exhale, pull your left hip back and down. Create a stretch in your left side body. Inhale, return the palms through center. Exhale to stay. Your next inhale, walk the palms out to the left side of the mat. Your exhale, pull your right hip back and down. Inhale, return through center. Exhale, one more opportunity to push hips back and down. And next, inhale, rise up to tabletop. We'll just flow through some cat-cow. So as you inhale, drop your belly, reach your chest forward, lift your chin and tail. Exhale, curl in, tuck your tail, tuck your chin. Another like this. Inhale, chin up. And exhale, tuck your tail. Continuing your breath to your movement, simple cat-cows. Going at whatever pace feels most natural in your body today. Take one more full round. Inhale, drop your belly. Lift your chin and tail. And exhale, curl in. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. And as you exhale, push your hips back and up, downward facing dog. Yeah, and find some movement. Bend into one knee at a time, pedaling out your legs. And keep flowing the breath. Again, take these as slow or fast as your body's calling for on this day. And now begin to find stillness. Push deep into all four corners of the palms and lift your hips further up and back. Inhale, come high on your toes. Exhale, bend deep in your knees and take 2 big steps, top of the mat. Toe heel your feet out to about 2 to 3 fists width. And set up for Ragdoll. Take opposite palm to opposite elbow and find at least a micro bend in your knees. Maybe more if the hamstrings are feeling stiff or low back. And find some movement side to side. Getting into one hamstring at a time. Each time you come through center, let the head drop even heavier, releasing pressure on your low back. And take one more deep round of breath. At the end of the exhale, release both palms back to the mat. Keep a micro bend in your knees. Inhale, reach all the way up and out. Extended mountain. Stay here for a breath. Look up. See your palms. One inhale to reach higher. Exhale, palms together and towards your chest. Look out over your fingertips. Take one conscious inhale through your nose. Exhale, ground your heels. Feel the floor or earth below you. Inhale, reach high, extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Stretch your tail back, reach your chest forward. Exhale, step back, high plank or skip to down dog. Yeah, and stay in this high plank for a minute, like feel yourself strong. Come high on your toes. Spiral your inner thighs towards the ceiling. Push deep into your palms to lift your chest away from the mat. Yeah, feel yourself strong. As you inhale, shoulders over wrists. Keep the legs as they are, nice and firm. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down. As you inhale, stretch your chest through your upper arms, upward facing dog. Again, keeping the legs strong, active. Exhale, downward facing. So that's one sun A. We'll do a few more of those, breath to movement. Inhale, high on your toes. Exhale, bend in your knees. Step or hop, top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, chest forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reach and rise, extended mountain. Exhale, palms to chest. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back, high plank. One long breath here. As you exhale, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, rise, stretch your chest forward, shine your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Inhale, one more like this. We'll move a little faster. High on your toes. Exhale, bend in your knees. Step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms to chest. Inhale, reach up, look up. Breathe it out, fold. Inhale, rise. Step or hop, high plank. Lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. In this down dog, take a deep breath in. Find a clearing breath out, open mouth. Yeah, you're in the comfort of your own home. Let some sounds out. Deep breath in. Let it out. Next, inhale, right foot high, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot towards right palm. Ground down through your back heel. Back toes point to the top left edge of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Warrior one. And settle in for a minute. Check in with your breath. Keep it flowing. Pull right hip back, left hip forward. Have the hip points at about 12 or 11 o'clock. Take one more breath in, reach up. Exhale, cartwheel the palms down. Option to keep your right foot lifted this time. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Chest forward, shine that heart. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, step it forward. Ground down through your back heel, back toes, top right edge of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Warrior one. Find your bearings, catch your breath. And then check in with your pose where your hip's pointing. Pull left hip back, right hip forward. Reach up. One more deep round of breath. As you inhale, reach high. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Option to keep left toes lifted. Lower. Inhale, rise. Pull your shoulder blades apart. Together, collarbones apart. Testing you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high on your toes. Exhale, deepen your knees, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Tail back, chest forward. Exhale, fold. Take a moment in your fold. In your next inhale, sit back, chair pose. Check in with your knees. Pull your shins back so you can see your toes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sit. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sit. Inhale, reach. All right, breath out, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step or hop back, high plank. Inhale, shoulders over wrists, strong in your thighs. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Collarbones apart, shoulders together. Exhale, down dog. Give the neck a shake, shake it no, shake it yes. And we'll do that sun B one more time, breath to movement. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, step it forward, round back heel. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Option to keep right lifted. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down dog. Other side, left foot high, breath in. Breath out, left foot forward. Ground through back heel. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Step it back. Float it down. Chest forward. Hips up and back. Down dog. Breath in, high on your toes. Breath out, bend in your knees. Step or hop. Inhale, lift halfway. Shine that chest forward. Exhale, fold it down. One inhale, sit back, chair pose. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step or hop back. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down dog. One clearing breath, let something go. Next breath in, right foot high. Bend into your right knee, open your hips out to the right. Reach right knee towards the ceiling or sky. Right heel towards left butt cheek. And then option to stay right here or flip your dog. If you're flipping, lift your hips. Keep a micro bend in your left elbow. Reach your right arm back. 2 breaths wherever you're at. Inhale, push into your feet to reach your right palm back. One more breath in. Breath out. Return through center. Flip all the way over, right palm down, left palm high. Side plank. Yeah, and in your side plank, feel free to drop your right knee. Modify. You can lift left leg, take it to tree pose. Maybe lift the leg there. Maybe even grab on to left toes and lift. Take one full breath in. Breath out, come through center. Option to push back to down dog or flow through. Left side, left foot high. Bend left knee. Reach knee towards sky, heel towards butt. And maybe you stay right here, or you flip all the way over, flip dog. Wish you could see the view of these trees over my head, swaying in the wind. Push deep into your feet, reach your left palm back, open your heart. One more breath in here. Exhale, flip it through center. All the way over, right palm high, left down, side plank. Yeah, and then option to go for left knee down. You can go right leg up, tree, maybe grab on, maybe flip over because you're on a hill, but I think we're good. Open up, flip over, high plank. Lower down or push back down dog, chest forward, downward facing dog. Yeah, and the body should be awake now. We're breathing, maybe sweat is flowing. Yeah, just body reminding us we're alive. We're healthy, we're able. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, right knee to the outside of your right elbow. Yeah, lift your hips, your belly towards the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee outside of left elbow. Keep lifting your hips. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee towards nose. Drop your right foot all the way to meet your right palm. Keep the back heel lifted. Yeah, and take a moment, lift your arms, check in the legs are strong, and reach all the way high. Crescent lunge. Drop shoulders away from ears. Find one point in front of you and gaze and breathe there. Next, inhale, reach your chest forward, come higher onto the back toes, maybe hop the foot in a bit to help you out. Exhale, palms to chest. One more inhale, stretch your chest forward, one long line of energy, back heel all the way out the crown of your head. And as you exhale, twist to your right. Yeah, and then check in with your back leg, maybe the knees lowered, lift it back up. And let even this twist be a moving meditation. Like, although we're pretty stable, if you breathe into it, you can continue to move. Inhale, pull your chest forward, long line of energy, heel to crown. And exhale, twist just a bit deeper. One more like this. Inhale, grow longer. Lift higher on the back toes. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, return through center. Reach high. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Yeah, let this be a rest. Find a little movement. Ha. Relax shoulders away from ears. Gaze out over your front fingertips and breathe there. Each inhale, refocus your gaze. Each exhale, push right knee forward, ground down through your back heel. Inhale, reach the right palm high, reach it forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Yeah, we'll flow through that. Inhale, forward. Exhale, reverse. Let it feel like a dance. Inhale, forward. Exhale, reverse. This time, stay. Push into right knee, stretch, right palm back. Exhale, flow all the way to extended side angle. Option for knee to elbow, palm all the way to the mat. If you'd like to go for the bind, feel free. Yeah, but if you're lowering down, check in with your back hip. So you don't want to be like hip up just to lower your palm down. Long line of energy, heel all the way through crown. And breathe. One more inhale, reverse. Exhale, flow everything down. Step back, lower, lift, down dog. One clearing breath, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Feel free to lion's breath. Shake the head. Ha. Other side. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Lift the hips. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, outside of the right elbow. Lift the hips. Inhale, reach, three-legged. Exhale, knee to nose. Lower left foot down. Take a moment to collect yourself, get the legs strong. Check in, you can lift the palms comfortably. And inhale, rise. High crescent. And I offer it on the other side, but always the option to modify right knee down. Inhale, arrow lunge, reach forward. Come higher on your back toes. Exhale, palms to chest. Inhale, long line of energy, back heel all the way out of your crown. And exhale, twist, left. And then same moving meditation. As you inhale, stretch your chest forward. As you exhale, deepen your twist. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to deepen. Next inhale, come through center. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. Find your movement, your dance. Give yourself a little break. And then come back to stillness. Gaze over your front fingertips. Release your shoulders away from your ears. Yeah, and if they're still up there, like grab them and just give a little shimmy down. Inhale, lift your front palm, stretch it forward. Exhale, reverse back. Drop more into your front knee. We'll find that flow. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, center. This time we'll stay. Inhale, reverse. Bend deeper into your front knee. Reach left palm back. And exhale, lower all the way to extended side angle. Once you get here, check in. If you've lowered your left palm, where's your back hip at? You want the front knee super bent to have long line of energy, back heel out the crown. Otherwise, check out a little bit. Come elbow to knee. One more big stretch, right palm forward. Inhale, reverse, keep the front knee where it's at. And exhale, cartwheel down. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Yeah, an option to push straight back to down dog. Otherwise, lower, halfway or all the way, option to drop the knees. Inhale. Imagine there's a pencil between your shoulder blades, squeeze it. Exhale from your belly button, downward facing dog. Give the head a shake. Yeah, and hit child's pose for just a moment. If you want to keep moving, feel free to hit a dolphin. Pull the forearms down, hips high. And take an inhale to rise back up to table. Push back to your down dog. Inhale, come high on your toes. Exhale, bend deep in your knees. Step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to chair pose. Exhale, palms to your chest. Inhale, stretch your chest forward, pull your hips back. And exhale, twist to your right. Left elbow, right knee. Option to spread your arms. And same thing as our crescent twist. Each time you inhale, pull hips back, crown forward. And each time you exhale, deepen a bit more. We'll practice that more on the other side. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, palms to chest. Inhale, stretch your heart forward. Exhale, twist left. Option to spread your wings. Then you'll inhale, heart forward. Exhale, twist. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, twist. One more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, sit the hips back. Yeah, it's a power class. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sit. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Shake out the head. Take peace fingers to big toes. Halfway lift, stretch the chest forward. And exhale, bend into your elbows. Fold in. Inhale, release. And we'll go option for Malasana or crow pose. So Malasana is feet wide, toes out, dropping the hips. In crow, it's palms forward. Yeah, and if it's in your practice, go for it. Palms forward, knees to your upper arm bones, and lifting up. Good tips are looking forward, pushing the belly button into the spine so the hips lift. And then lower down. Lift your hips wherever you're at. Bottom of the feet to top of the palms. Inhale, rise, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Feel free to shake the head no and yes to deepen. Lion's breaths are welcome here. You're in your own space. If you want a lion's breath, deep breath in. Tongue out. Deep breath in. Yeah, feel free to shake the head no with that. One more. Yeah, let it be fun, silly. And then one more option for Malasana or crow. And if you take crow, option to hop back. Inhale, rise. If you've taken Malasana, either flow through Chaturanga or find down dog. Yeah, and we'll slow it down for a little. Inhale, high on your toes. Exhale, bend in your knees. Tiptoe, top of your mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Micro bending your knees. Slowly rise up vertebra by vertebra. Release your shoulders away from your ears. Yeah, mountain pose. I'm gonna face the mountains. Hopefully you can see them. Ground your feet deep into the mat below. All four corners push down. Pull calves and thighs towards one another, feeling your center. And stretch the fingers apart. Strong hands. And as you inhale, breathe those mountains in, breathe in their strength. And as you exhale, release your shoulders away from your ears. Option to continue gazing at the mountains, or take your eyes completely to close. If the eyes have closed, slowly blink them back to open. And we'll find a tree pose surrounded by all these beautiful trees. Ground down through your right foot. Lift the left foot either onto the inner calf or thigh. Again, if you're outside yourself, find a tree around you. If you're indoors, hopefully you can find a tree on the screen. And imagine your right foot are the roots of that tree. Push the foot down, ground it. Imagine your right leg is the trunk of that tree. Grow it tall and long, strong in your right quad. And then reach your arms up. Imagine they're the branches of the tree growing up and out. And lastly, your fingers. They can be the leaves swaying in the wind. Deep breath in, expand out. As you exhale, lower everything down to the mat. Release that side. Ground down through all four corners of your left foot. Lift the right foot somewhere, either lower leg or above the knee on the thigh. And same thing. Left foot is your roots, plant it down. Left leg is your trunk, firm it up. Arms or your branches, stretch them wide and tall. And fingers are your leaves flowing in the wind. Take a deep breath in, reach high. Breath out, lower down. All right, and I'll face you all again, even though that was beautiful. Inhale, reach high, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Inhale, rise, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back, high plank. Push into the palms, lift the chest high. Yeah, back to our power. You'll inhale, come to side plank, left arm high. Exhale through center. Inhale, right arm high. Always the option to lower knees. Exhale, center. Yeah, keep flowing through this. Breath in to lift. Breath out to center. In to lift. Out, center. One more each side. Breathe in, side plank, stretch your limbs apart. Exhale, center. Inhale, last side, reach out, open up. Exhale, center. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, step it forward. Lower back heel. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Right palm to your right hip. Straighten out through your front leg. Reach the hips back. Inhale, right arm forward. Reach like you're trying to grab your best friend's hand. Reach, reach, reach. When you can't reach anymore, lower down. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Look up over your left palm if it's comfortable on your neck. And breathe. As you exhale, take your left palm down. Face all 10 toes to the long edge of the mat. Come to a halfway lift, chest forward. Exhale, fold. Yeah, and maybe find some movement. Allowing the neck to release with each breath out. If tripod headstand is in your practice, go ahead and take it. If you're in tripod, lower down. And we'll all meet in a halfway lift. Chest forward, tail back. Palms to your thighs. Inhale. And exhale, rise all the way up. Face all 10 toes towards the front edge of the mat. And exhale, fold over your front leg. Pyramid pose. Inhale to rise. Step back, high plank or down dog. Flow through. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, step it forward, ground back heel. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Front palm to left hip. Push the hips back. Inhale, reach left hand forward. Grab your bestie's hand, reach. And exhale, lower down. Triangle. One more deep breath in. Expand the limbs apart. And as you exhale, turn all 10 toes to long left edge. Find a halfway lift. Lower down. Option for tripod, or just soak in the sweetness of this fold. If you'd like to try out a different arm variation, you can interlace your palms at the back of your head and allow the neck to float down. Long, deep breaths. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms to the top of your thighs. And exhale, rise all the way up. Place all 10 toes towards the top edge of your mat. Pull left hip back, right forward. Stretch your chest forward, pull your hips back. Then lower down, pyramid. Getting into the left hamstring. Next, inhale, find a bit of a halfway lift. Step your left foot to meet your right. Option to flow or straight to down dog. Inhale, come to high plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Setting up for locust, push the tops of your feet into the mat. Lift your arms up off the mat, palms face down. And as you inhale, lift all 4 limbs. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Reach, reach, reach. One more inhale, lift your chest, lift your toes, lift your palms. And exhale, lower one cheek to the mat. Find a moment of silence and stillness. Option to windshield wiper the legs side to side. And we'll take one more, either another locust, you can interlace the palms, or a bow pose. If you're going for bow, grab onto your ankles. Find a flex in the feet. As you inhale, lift your thighs up, lift your chest. Pull your collarbones apart, shoulder blades together. Each inhale, lift a bit higher, kick into the palms. And exhale, lower down. Opposite cheek to the mat. Again, option to windshield wiper the legs. Or just lay. Inhale, push into both palms. Lift up, upward facing dog. Push back, down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Right foot to left palm. When I say elbow, I mean wrist. Set up for half pigeon. One inhale for a proud chest. And as you exhale, lower yourself down. Use the breath to help you settle in. Each inhale breathes space into tightness. And each exhale, settle further, release some tension in the hips. Check in. Is there anywhere where you can let go? Even if just the tiniest bit. As you inhale, begin to lift back up. Push back downward facing dog. Next, inhale, left foot high. Exhale, set up for half pigeon. Lower left knee. Stretch right leg back. And one breath in for for a proud chest. And as you exhale, lower down, forearms, palms, or all the way to your chest. And we'll be here a few breaths, so start where you're comfortable and maybe you'll ease in. Release breath through your mouth. Do what you need to do to settle in. Find some tightness, whether it be in the hips, the jaw, the shoulders. With each breath in, build your awareness around it. And each breath out, try to let it go. Check in if you can lower any further now. On your inhale, walk the palms back in. Lift your chest. And just slide the right leg all the way forward. Left foot to your inner right thigh. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Just one deep breath, breathe in. Exhale, deepen. Walk your palms back up, switch legs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Just one breath to deepen. Walk the palms in. And take fingers to face forward, elbows down, fish pose. Push your shoulders into your back, stretch your collarbones apart, point your toes. And exhale, lower all the way down to your back. Inhale, breathe right knee in towards your chest. And exhale, take a twist, right knee over to the left. Take your right arm long. And gaze out over the right palm. Feel free to close your eyes as we move into the end of our practice. Inhale, return through center. Exhale, right leg down. Inhale, left in. Exhale, twist. Look out over your left palm. And bring the eyes to a close. Inhale, return through center. Give that left knee a squeeze. And lower it down to meet your right. Palms face up. Toes fall out wide. Close your eyes if you haven't yet. And we'll take one last clearing breath. Deep inhale. Big exhale. Deep rest. Savasana. again to wake back up to this space. And slowly nod your head side to side. Begin to wiggle fingers and toes. And take any other sweet, soft movements that your body's asking for. Maybe an overhead stretch, like you're just waking up in the morning. And then gently roll yourself over to one side in the fetal position. Resting your cheek on your upper arm bone. Take one last moment of silence and stillness. As you inhale, keeping the eyes closed, walk yourself up to a seat. And take your palms to heart center. One last time. Take a deep, conscious breath in. Fill up. And together, we bow and exhale. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Hope you're feeling nice and calm and sweet, and take as much time as you need moving out. I'll see you soon.